Kuzari, paragraph 104. Yesterday we read it. אבל יהודי הדתות האחרות עשירים יותר, or the other religious promise of the next world much more than what you tell me. You told me here this, what will be what will enjoy himself after the dead. You say, תעשה הנפש האדם אלוקית, the soul will be אלוקית, to be like what I don't know how to explain it in the first paragraph, כי לא תתפלמס, כי תעשה נפש האדם אלוקית, פורט לקושייה, you say, נפש אדם תשוב נפש אדם אלוקית.
Which paragraph?
103 in the when they explain about what will be in the next world after the death. The soul will be elokit. The soul not to be God. He come back to his place. His place was tachat kisei hakavod, close to the Lord. I don't understand the word elokit here. The soul became elokit. How you explain it? This word.
And at the end of 103?
No, in the middle.
Of 103.
When you explain about Olam Haba, what is it? What we need?
Well, we're talking about when you meet the
prophet.
prophet.
What we want to be, אלא שתשוב נפש האדם אלוקית, to become the soul of the
Okay, let's see, hold on.
Like, תשוב to become.
So you can, yeah.
What means אלוקית? אלוקית means, will be, מדרש say, תחת כיסא הכבוד. נפש הצדיקים תהיה כנוזות תחת כיסא הכבוד. But what means אלוקית?
Right.
Close to the Lord.
Yeah, it says,
What do you explain it?
the whole thing reads, contact with the prophet also serves as demonstrable proof of the rewards of the world to come. For the aspiration of this higher type of human is that the soul return to its source, separate from its physical sense.
This is not what the word.
And be able to envision the
explanation, it's not
elevated
translation. I agree with you. It's not.
He's not saying the exact translation.
It's not. It changed the word.
He's just saying the idea that's there.
The idea, but תשוב נפש האדם אלוקית, I don't know to explain it. Only what Chazal said. The neshama come under the kisei hakavod and will go back to his place, contact with the Lord. The soul may be much higher level, more close to the Lord than now. This is the meaning here. But the translation, we don't can translate it. תיפרד מחושב, ותראה עולם העליון, from the...
Elokit, so what does Elokit mean?
I don't understand what it means.
You can't figure out what I say.
The soul will be Elokit. What means the soul will become Elokit?
It become closer to God.
Close. This is what this is the translation. It's not translation.
It's not translation.
It's explanation.
Well, if something is Elokit, that means it's like God?
Chalile. Close to the Lord.
Close, so that's what I'm saying.
No, this was this is what I told you. I don't can the word, the Shema Elokit, I don't can say exactly the words. I must a little to say something close to it, but not the same word. The same word don't have any meaning. Like he said, like a part of the Lord. No.
But isn't that a concept in, I know that's what Chabad and other Hasid, they say that your soul is actually a part of...
Tzelem Elokim, yes, that written in the Torah, Middelei Nefach, but I don't want to explain so that it's became a part of the Lord, Chalile. Close to the Lord.
Yeah.
תיפרד מחושב, be separate from the emotions, the human being emotions here, regular emotions, ותראה, she will saw עולם העליון ותהנה בראיית האור המלאכי she will be heaven. Enjoy what we saw the אור המלאכותי, the angel מלאכותי means also the angel's light. ושמיעת הדיבור האלוקי, she will have the voice of the Lord. Can this soul, he will be sure that not will die never, she will be the eternal soul will be. כשיחלו כלי הגופנים, when we start and die in all lives, the physical lives, she will be the eternal. The soul by himself will be eternal because it became a higher level like an angel. וכאשר תמצא התורה שמגיעים לידיעתם בסלע המדרגה הזאת, מקום אשר צפתיים אני רוצה לתרבה, מי לי ספק התורה שהותר בה לשם פשוט. You want to say that the Torah bring us, when we commended the mitzvot, I can't tell you what Chazal say. Chazal say 248 recommended, I say, because like the line, the alarm of the mitzvot, like this build, every mitzvah built like a spirit alive, or made the spirit alive, what we are in the soul.
Limb. The word limb, L-I-M-B?
Ever.
Yeah, limb. Lime is a fruit. It's a fruit. It's like a lemon. It's limb. Right. Limb.
טוב. בלי ספק התורה שהופתר בה לשם, לפשוט אחר כל אותן הגופות. This is the Torah, but he brings to this.
Wait, spiritual one? I thought that it spiritual one.
Yesterday we were talking about we can't see this from
yes, the spirit, yes, you say someone moves the hand that has
we can't see the phantom planes.
Right.
From the phantom planes we can't understand this. We can't recognize this.
How are there so many? I never understood this. 248?
248 pieces in the body.
How do they count that? How do they...
We counted once the cooked body.
They cook the body? Okay.
Let's cook the body and the count...
everything that came...
well, because she was a criminal that was punished by the king. After the death, they cooked the body. They melted the meat and the flesh and cut the bones.
Okay. And they counted 248. All right.
Or they have tradition. The Gemara tells the story what the criminal what was punished. The king killed.
Yeah.
And afterwards it was cooked, the meat, the flesh of the body was the start to cut.
Okay.
Then paragraph 104 say, אמר הכוזרי, אני רואה שיהודי זולתכם שמונים ושירים מיודכם. I see the other religious. I don't know if the Christianity is religious, what they talk about the next word, but the Islam,
About the next one?
we know what the Islam told. The Islam tell of the next world will be filled with fruit, rivers, garments, nice garment like king.
Right.
Girls,
like life.
This is only benefit what the body needs. No anything to the spirit. I saw that. Once I looked at in the Quran what the palms.
Yeah.
The palms only what belong to the body. Nothing for the soul. Because this is say this is much more. But you say if it's right. Why did nobody want to have it?
No, but you know what's interesting? When you look at I read the Quran too, and when it talks about what you get, it talks about the rivers and everything, yeah. But when it talks about when you're punished, then it talks about the Spirit. It says you'll be humiliated. It says, it also talks about fire, but it says you'll feel shame, you'll feel humiliated.
Also
It does.
fire.
And fire. But fire too, yeah, but also the other things.
Fire is also, speak also about fire. Yeah,
Yes.
the hell is the fire.
Well, we speak about fire too. But I'm saying when in there speak about it, they also say of spiritual things like being, what's the word, navoch. There'll be navoch when you, no, is that right, embarrassed? How do you say embarrassed?
Baris
Kalem.
mevuyash.
So what's navoch?
No, mevuyash. Baris mevuyash. Ashamed, became ashamed.
Yeah. So it says in the Quran that if you're bad, when you die, that will happen to you.
But they say, look,
So
cafe.
what's navoch? What's navoch? In my dictionary it said embarrassed.
Navoch is when you don't know what to do,
Oh, you're confused.
confused.
Oh.
פרגוף 105. אמר החבר, אבל הם כולם אחרי המוות, אין בחיים בהם דבר שיורד להם. Well, the palm is only, you know the word, הרוצה לשקר יחליק עדותו, if somebody want to say lies, he say something far, they don't can recognize to check it if they're true or not. The whole what the palm is after the death, nobody can check it if it's true or not. This is,
Right.
this is say, you don't see in Israel nothing. Yesterday we talked about people love or afraid from only the more in the spirit, like kabod, proud, or honor is more important by you and me than everything, or not to be ashamed. Many people take their life, suicide, if they're afraid to be embarrassed.
Right.
You see that the soul is more important than the body.
But there are some people who don't care at all. Look, some people, they do all kinds of things that put them, they do things that are very degrading. Some people don't care. They'll go, they beg on the street and they're not even ashamed.
Yes, but the regular people is more important.
Okay, regular people, but how many people are going to kill themselves rather than be embarrassed? Well, I mean, maybe if you're a samurai.
No, not samurai. No. You don't know if somebody was like a minister. In the
Right, yes, that kind of thing. But again, that's not a regular person either. That's not a normal case. That's not the usual case.
When we bury somebody, we be embarrassed it hurts them much more than pains, physical pains.
Maybe.
If something goes wrong, something not regular, if somebody
do
tell
what?
you are crazy, you don't take care about it. But if it happens something, but really you must take care about it, then we feel very bad.
If a person breaks their arm, the arm heals completely. But if a person is embarrassed, he maybe never forgets about it. He remembers always.
Because why Chazal say, "Amalgim bnei chavero ein mechalek לעולם הבא." More than murder.
Right.
If somebody buries somebody in a big situation, the rabbi, in great situation, is more bad than the dead.
I'd rather be embarrassed than have somebody kill me, frankly. I'm serious. I mean, it seems like a weird thing to say, but no, I don't see how you can say it's worse. I'd rather, I mean, I don't know,
Embarrassment is everlasting.
someone gonna pull down my pants? Like, look, when I was in school, someone pulled down my pants in the schoolyard. It happened to me. And it's embarrassing.
18?
No, I was maybe 11. And but I think it was much better if the guy had killed me. That would have been terrible. So how can you say it's
That's
worse?
not real embarrassment, though. That's a form of embarrassment. I think it's a different kind. To know that person wasted their life.
The halacha say, bury somebody is like you kill him.
Right. His blood. They
But
say.
כאילו, זה לא ממש.
No,
But
because
now we're saying it's even worse, or at least in some
no,
cases.
because if somebody was killed, you can help him nothing. But if somebody was embarrassed, you can help him. To show him that it's not so bad the situation. Because the punishment in heaven much more punishment of embarrassed than killing. Because we kill the soul and he kill the body. Murder kills the body. If somebody embarrassed, he kills the soul.
That's the answer.
No.
So the Avanim were worse than Hitler and Mark Shimon, no?
Hitler was also to kill the Jewish soul also.
Who, me? Hitler?
Hitler, yes. Was the Nazis made against the religious, the Jewish religious, embarrass the Jew before to kill him. Not only to kill him straight, to make much there is suffers, many sufferings, to embarrass also.
And, if I can, ask about something that bothers me about Israel is that there's no death penalty, so where is the justice for the murderers who,
No, but this does not belong to the Kuzari now.
yeah,
So, Nachon Amar Kuzari, paragraph 106, נכון הדבר, you're right. עדיין לא ראיתי איש מן המאמינים, because
יש
nobody,
עוד ספר?
כן, אבל בעברית.
אוקיי.
אבל זה. אמר הכוזרי, לא ראיתי אחד מן המאמינים ביעדים האלה שהוא מתאבד לבירותם. I never saw somebody, even if believe in the Quran, that he want to be dead. The Shahidim, when they kill themselves, is not because they want only Olam Haba, they have a brainwash before it. Because normal people don't want to be Shahid. לא ראיתי אחד מן המאמינים ביעדים ההם שהוא מתאבל למירותם. I never saw somebody want to, if they will believe in באמת that he will have much more than have in this world, he don't go to the doctor. They want to die how much more to go to the next world, if they believe in what he say.
Right, but Jews go to the doctor.
Yes, because we know that to do mitzvahs here is much more important, because we want to be the slave of the Lord.
Okay, well the other religions say that too. They say, look, I have to do my job here, and then I get my reward. They say the same thing.
No.
Yeah. I spoke with a Christian about this once. He said, no, I was put here to be here.
Yeah,
and when I die, I'll go do
I'm
that.
talking about the Muslims.
Oh, that was okay.
Because the Muslims,
I don't know what
they
they say.
believe that he have so he's not married here, he will have 70 women's wives there. Why don't want to be there?
Maybe he feels he has a job to do here.
No,
He blow himself up.
the problem is the same materialistic life. He say, לא ראיתי אחד מהמאמינים בידים מהם שהוא מתאבל למירותם. I never saw somebody from the Muslim that he want to be there. Because we say opposite. If he can no longer to make longer his life, he will do it. יישאר מסורת רגול העולם לזמנו היה בוחר בזה.
But this isn't talking only about physical rewards after death. It's talking about look, I mean, at least when it says here in the English, it says all their rewards purportedly come to fruition only after death. There's no benefit during one lifetime, blah, blah, okay.
He's the first, but he agreed to him.
Then-
Another thing, what he say. He agreed with him, why he agreed with him? So that he believes that they not believe so much in this, because if they one believe so much, why they don't wait to the death? Nobody wait to his death.
What about, well, okay, so, but other than the Shahedim then, there are martyrs. What about the Muslims really like that guy Ali? They say that he was their big martyr, or at least the Sunni, I forget which one it is. One of the groups really like him. They say he was a big martyr who died. He was willing to die to support his belief, right? They have that. And then the
You know,
Muslims even have a
regular-
festival where they beat themselves up.
Regular Islam guy, he wants to make them longer in the life.
What, holy?
No longer.
Longer the life.
Longer.
Longer the life, you can say the normal guy, but believe in Quran, he want longer life.
Maybe he believes he has to stay here to fight infidels. They said they have a job to do here. Right? I don't know, I mean,
Like everybody Muslim.
because then, yeah, they need to be here to do that. They have to make it. Every religion has an idea that in this world people need to do a job.
No, in Christianity not.
Yeah, they need to make everyone believe in Yeshua. That's their job. They think.
No, only to make Jews believe.
No, also they need Wadilla. They invade the Native Americas, and get the Native Americans to force them to
No.
convert. Why waste your time doing that?
The Christianity and the Arab also, they don't understand what means the life here.
They don't know the purpose.
They don't have any purpose.
I was by a course for 3 days last week, and the leader of the course, the idea of the course, it's dati, is to improve oneself, character. And so he has a friend who has also the same group in America, but this friend is Gentile, Christian, and he shared the idea about the group with this Christian. The group is similar, but the Christian he said about the Jewish group that he said that we should be ashamed of ourselves because we don't appreciate how fortunate we are that our group has a goal to serve Hashem. Our group, he said, has no goal, just self-improvement, but not to serve the Lord. That's what he said. Is it understandable?
No, that's exactly.
You think a Christian said, as a Christian, I have no goal?
The group had no goal.
His group.
Yeah, his group.
He said his group.
His group, he said, you Jews, you're fortunate because you're proving yourself in order to serve the Lord. He said, we are also trying to improve ourselves in our group, but we have no goal. That's what he said.
Oh, sure.
Don't they want to make Yeshua come back?
He didn't say that.
There's nothing. They will come for himself, but they will do anything for this.
No, they think, I think the Vatican, they want to make a ceremony on Mount Zion, Har Zion, and they think this will cause the resurrection of this
I don't know.
Vatican. The Vatican, they always try to push the Jews off of Mount Zion.
So, you say, you can see that the Muslims, the Christians want to be long life because they're not sure what will be the next world. I can tell you a story also. In the 6-day war, one of my friends was a soldier and we fight in the war. He told me he saw the religious soldiers was more fighters. Because I asked you why, because they believe in the next world, and the other Chilonim don't know what will be the next world. Much harder for them to fight because afraid from the dead. The religious people not afraid so much from the dead because they know that our next world. That you want to show the difference, and also Philon, Philon, he wrote an article why the Jewish soldiers, he much better soldier, he fight more with Sos Nefesh the Gentiles, say because the Torah needed to be Sos Nefesh. טוב, אמר החבר, מה תאמר, what you will say,
Yes.
Kuzayin,
Zayin?
Kuzayin,
Zayin?
Kuzayin here,
Zayin.
Kuzayin here, כן, here. You know who was died clinically dead. You heard about it. I told you the book. I mean that you were able to read it. He say nobody was afraid after this from the dead. That was so the next world after the come out of the body. Nobody from there was afraid from the dead.
Wait, why? What if none of them were going to Gehenna? They were all going right to Gan Eden?
Yes, because no. I'll tell you something. But Rabbi Yonah, yes, you asked a good question. Rabbi Yonah say in the beginning, when somebody comes to the next world, he saw what is the next world. Later comes the punishment, not in the same minute, because one of the punishment to know what he lost, to see the next world and to know what he lost. This is, I want to explain what is the Kafakela, because the soul saw what is the next world, but his nature is to be materialistic world. So the all benefit, the soul don't talk to him. He wants what he wants, to drink wine, to eat good food. So the soul benefit he don't recognize. He recognizes only benefit for the body. So in the beginning he saw everything nice, but later he became punished. What you will say if somebody saw the Mamadim Magdalim, angel, I don't know why Malachutim, the angel position, but you saw this Mamadot Agdalim like angels, אמר כוזרי, בלי ספק שהוא מתלבשת איתה, שתתמיד נפשו על הפרידה וקדושה ותישאר נהנית בה, הוא מה שמצווה המוות. But the Jew, I don't know if you know exactly the difference between when in Russian, I don't know in other places, in Russian, when they buried somebody, they drink alcohol, they became
Don't they do that for everything in Russia?
especially the buried, to forget, not to be free from the dead. But as what Lag Boimer, you know what is Lag Boimer?
Yeah.
Your side of the Hasidim, the custom is not to say Tachnun in the day from Tzaddikim when they die.
They always try not to say Tachanun. Every chance they get, they don't say Tachanun.
Good, but now we're talking about direct about this point.
Okay.
You can't see, but Hasidim, they don't say Tachnun when Tzaddik die. Why? They say he became in better place. He happy more there than here. I also was one of my biggest rabbi was Pascal Rubinstein. And he was old, very old. He stopped to teach. Then he say, I don't understand why the Lord leave me here. He want to be in the next world. because he don't have he don't feel his purpose now because he stopped to teach. He want to go back to the Lord, to his place. He said in this effect, אמר כזה, this effect שהוא מתלבש את if you saw like Mount Sinai, you want to have contact with this situation all the whole life. מה תאמר מישהו ראה את המעמדות המלאכותיים, זה המעמד, how you translate it, מעמד המלאכותי?
Which?
107.
Right. Well, what would you say about someone who has witnessed these grand angelic spectacles?
What is this? Like I say, slowly.
Well, what would you say about someone who has witnessed to these great angelic spectacles, meaning the prophetic experience that we spoke about?
Also not translated Malachim, angel. It's like there's only...
What's an angelic spectacles? Ma'amad?
מעמד מלאכותי. Means something like מעמד...
Ma'amad Sinai.
No, the Ma'amad is the station or whatever. It's like when the people would go to
Like Mount Sinai was standing there.
That's as a station. Okay, they would
Or
say
you translate it, Ma'amad Har Sinai, when you were standing and you saw
Yeah,
the...
okay.
Yeah.
How do you say? Station? No.
Well, to be a station is to be at your, like, to be stationed at your place. Like, also, remember, like, they used to do it when the temple would come, they would have the people who would go, right? To the 24 of them, every, the 24 Ma'amadot.
No, Ma'amadot, yes, the people that were standing, no, they were staying next to the altar of those praying.
Right.
There was in the temple, staying in the temple and there was praying. Ma'amad also.
Yeah. So, here they
say, yes, he want, מבלי ספק שהוא מתהווה שתתמיד נפשו על הפרידה מחושה ותישאר לילד ברור ושמתהווה למאוד. He explained, look, now we can give a realistic example from the clinic that the people was clinic they say they saw the light from the next world was very comfortable, or they was very happy to be there. Many people don't want to come back because this example is important to know what Dr. Modi tell us in his book. For the dead clinic people told him was very good to be there. They don't want to come back. He say how longer is there, it's more harder to come back because he wants to stay there in the next world. So now explain what is our next world. אמר החבר, אבל, but, what? You, not only in the next world, in this world also. I heard from Pascal Levenstein what he said so. Why not Arit Nolamab in the Torah? Clear. Only in the oral Torah we have the tradition.
Well, I remember Rabbi Avigdor Miller wrote about this in Rejoice, O You. He says that, or maybe it wasn't in that book, but anyway, he says the Torah only speaks about things we can understand and that we can relate.
This is Chabad Alu would say, but Pascal Levenstein said more than this. He said, like the Kuzari. Kuzari explained here that you feel like the same what you will feel after the death, miniature or a part from what you will feel after this. Because to be close to the Lord is like, I can tell you something. I be an old man. I have experience from your life. I was a Chutz La'aretz, Olam Hazeh, I saw the Olam Hazeh. There's nothing. And Olam Hazeh is nothing. What is the main my Olam Hazeh? When I now a good hour, you did the Gemara, or I'm making good mitzvah, this is the best, when you want to feel which point in the life was good. Only the spirit points. The physical points, nothing was good. Not nothing, nothing. You need it. I need to eat, but to say that when you are in the best restaurant in the world, they give me something, give me nothing. If I will go, even I will go a tour in the Alpine mountains, I believe that after I was in Budapest by the Danube, I don't see this to belong to me anything. I feel that the main Olam Hazeh is the mitzvahs. Is the main Olam Hazeh. Hasidim say so. כל ישראל יש להם חלק לעולם הבא. But we know Olam Hazeh also. Who have Olam Hazeh? Every Jew will have the next world, but in this world also, only the tzaddikim. It means if your life is spirit life, you have here the Olam Hazeh. Because anything is nothing what can fill the heart. But, I'm so happy in this point, this minute, what I saw was in this situation. Only the spirit situations, this is give me, not only by me, not, I believe that everybody, but they are good, you feel it.
No, Rosh Hashiva said a story like they gave a child candies, chocolate, to give to all the poor children. And the boy who gave the chocolate, he also ate some chocolate. So then, a couple of weeks later, they asked the boy, do you remember how good the chocolate tasted? He said, not really. They asked him, do you remember you gave the chocolate to the poor boys? He said, this he remembers, because he spared.
Yes. This is what he says, you know, the next one you can't feel here. When you made the mitzvah, Baratanya say mitzvah, the word mitzvah, but he translates the word mitzvah, not commanded, ela contact, tzevet, to bind to the Lord. Mitzvah, you be close to the Lord. This is the word he translated, something new translation. Mitzvah means to be close, tzevet, nashon tzevet, company to him. If you look your life, not only this child what he told you, look the life, which point was good in the memory, good memories. Only what you do something good. Or when you start to come, the first time when you come in yeshiva, or start the first time when you start to be a Baal Tshuva, you see only these points.
How come for a Baal Tshuva, there's points of great disappointment and depression? Like I saw some Baal Tshuvas coming to yeshiva, in the beginning they were very, very depressed. In fact, I even read a story.
I mean that this Baal Tshuva, he come because he not have another choice. If somebody would have another choice and he decide to be Baal Tshuva, he will be happy. I saw I have article from this. Somebody was visiting Or Sameach in the good times, the first period from the Or Sameach. He told he saw all his friends in Or Sameach, and they was so happy. He never saw in the life. So people were so happy. He say it's not like be happy when you buy a new car or you win in the Biada. It's something. He saw. I was jealous, but I was afraid maybe I will stay here. I don't can go back to my regular life. So he said, I ran away from there. Why? Because I was afraid if I stay there, I don't come out from there. Because I saw my friends. He's saying. in the, I don't know, say in English, in water pool, they say light pool. בריכות אושר, or בריכות, you say there was something that make a very big impression, but his friends would stay שמח, they were very happy. You can see by yourself. Which point in your life you remember? Not when you was in the restaurant in New York, in the best restaurant.
Right.
I don't know where you was in the life, in the physical life, but look, the whole life, which point you remember?
Yeah, when a person does a wrong.
Not only the child, you
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
I don't know, most of the things I remember have to do with physical things, at least for me.
Like a steak.
No, like getting comic books I really wanted. I really like collecting comic books.
כאשר הוא מקבל מתנה לקרוא, לא יודע.
Comic book? I don't know how you say comic book.
comic book.
You know, like Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, you know them.
סיפור,
Yes.
Maybe it's because they were made by Jews, you know that?
No, I read also in my childhood, you know, Tarzan, then in my
Tarzan, yeah.
in my childhood was Tarzan, the famous.
Yeah.
These were the famous books.
Yeah.
Or Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes.
Or Sherlock Holmes or Tarzan, this was the childhood.
Yeah.
But when I remember this childhood, not this what interests me now. Don't give me any good feeling.
What, Tarzan?
No, but I done good things, this will give me good feelings. This is what I say, the Olam, you don't need to wait to the next world. You can to feel it here also. Because this is don't say, because if Rav Hirsch say more than this, if it was written Olam clear, then you will mean that the life is not here. The life is only there. Like the Christianity says, here is nothing. The Christianity is empty. The world here is empty for the Christians. Because they go to the monastery, or to go to the discotheque, because they don't feel any goal in their life. This is I mean that you want to explain now. The next world is here, not only there. No, look in your English, I will read in Hebrew. אבל יהודינו הארגון ידבקנו what will be include עניין האלוקי, you will be like a prophet. The prophet, what is the prophet? The prophet is close to the Lord, is the best feeling what can be in the world, to be close to the Lord like the prophet. ומשהו קרוב לו, you don't become a prophet, but you be close to the Lord. ויתחבר העניין האלוקי בנו בגדולה וכבוד מופתים. You can see also the Jewish nation is more other nation. They get miracles all time. You can see this. Ben Gurion also said, you know what the Ben Gurion said? He would not believe in Israel of miracles is not realistic. Because every minute you can see the Lord. Not only Israel, the Jewish nation, but we exist. This is, he say, התחבר עניין אלוקי בגדולה בכבוד מופתים. על כן איננו אומר בתורה, because this is the Torah don't say, אם תעשו המצווה הזאת אביכם אחרי המוות על גנות והנאות, like the Christianity, what say the Quran? After the death you will have filled with rivers. You read it sometimes the Quran, but I read the
Never saw the Quran.
Yeah, a lot of because they live. I think it's because they live in
what
the
the problem
desert.
is, you will get filled with rivers.
Yeah.
Filled with rivers. Because the Arab was were farmers. The farmers, you will have a good field with river. The water will be rinsed next year for your field. This is what the farmers all time. Ganot. This is what he meant here. I see that what he mentioned is what he read in Quran. You know what is Palmes. אלגנות ונאות, אבל הוא אומר, אתם תהיו לי לעם, what he Palmes says, you will be my nation ואני אהיה לכם אלוקים, I will be your Lord. מנהיג אתכם, I will lead אתכם. I don't know if you understand the miracle, but Israel miracle. Today is 64 years for the decision in the United States.
United Nation or United States?
United Nations.
Yeah.
You know what happened before 64 years today?
The Balfour?
Not Balfour. The United
Partition?
Nations.
The partition, Helik,
Chalukah.
yeah.
There was a very, very big miracle. Well, you saw the Russians. I remember there was knock on the door. Jew, get up! The Jewish state came, and we was dancing in the streets. We dressed themselves. We go down the whole night. At 12 o'clock, the news said the decision what was in the United Nations. They knock on the door, get up. I was sleeping.
Who was it? Who knocked on the door?
A man go from door to door. They knocked every door. Get up. The Jewish country our decision.
Born, yeah.
They're not born, the decision.
Ah.
United Nations decision. And we go down and the street was dancing. I remember this good. I don't forget. Even we have many problems with the government, with the Medina, but I don't forget it. This minute I never will forget it in my life. The whole night we was in the street. In Kikar Shabbat, you know, I was living the next Kikar Shabbat. We went down, and the full street people was happy. Also, many things what happen. We see the miracles all the time, so we feel that Ben Shalom with us. This is the best feeling. You watch. I remember also when they say in the Yom Kippur War. I heard the news. The Prime Minister said we are in Egypt. Also this minute I remember good. The Begin say chapters from Tehillim. Then this way I feel. They say the Jewish nation feel that we are close to the Lord. This is the best feeling, because if you made a mitzvah, you feel that you be close to Him. This is this brings you to be happy every minute. You don't need to wait for the field what will be after the body don't connect, take anything, any food to can eat. The body is very rotten in the tomb. Only the soul. They don't talk about the soul, nothing. This is what they say. Here, you talk about the soul is here, feel it.
You finished the Marta in Indian Shell Notzrim Kabar? Finished Christianity already? You finished. To speak about the Christians, you finished. Now you speak about Islam.
No, because the Christianity don't explain what will be in the next world. They say.
No, there is one thing I remember.
What they say?
Here's what they say. This was the big, their big theologian, St. Thomas Aquinas, says that, he says when you're in heaven, you can look down into hell and see all the people being tortured. And part of your fun in heaven is that you can see the tortures of the damned people. That's what Thomas Aquinas said.
What is the benefit from this? What is it?
I didn't say it makes sense. I just said that it's what they say.
Sadistic.
It is pretty dwarf, isn't it?
This is nothing. Nothing. This is this is what they say.
Well, maybe it means that they just, that's what
Not
they
the
want.
Islam, not the Christianity
That's
can
why they
give
kill
you,
so many people.
can give you to feel what is Olam Haba. The Torah give us emotion to feel the Olam Haba now. This is because they say, it don't tell us, if you will do the mitzvahs, you will become in the garden. No, do not do what they say. אתם תהיו לי לעם, אני אהיה לכם אלוקים, מנהיג אתכם, יוליד, ויהיה מכם מי שיעמוד לפניי, ומי שיעלה לשמיים, כאשר יהיו הולכים בין המלאכים. If you are in the lower level, you will feel the contact with the Lord here. If you are a higher level, you can be in the heaven also, like Moshe was, or Eliyahu. יהיו גם כן מלאכי, הולכים בין המלאכים, גם מלאכי, הולכים ביניכם בארץ. Also the angel, like Abraham, goes, the guest was angels. You say the spirit life will be the main point in the life. And this was. The angel come to the father of Samson, angel come to Gideon, angel come to Abraham. But here I want to explain something what's very important. Olam Haba is also a part of Olam Haba.
Right. It's we say, what do we say? It's a taste of the world to come. Like Shabbos. We know, we get to find out a little bit
Yeah,
about
Shabbos
it.
also. What's Shabbos? Shabbos is also you feel not the good food is Shabbos, but you feel the spirit, in the day, not only the food. Because if you will eat a regular day like Shabbos, you don't feel anything. You don't feel when you have a vacation, you don't feel like Shabbos. Shabbos is especially menuche. There's a day to rest, to feel the spirit life more. Even you eat good, even you sleep good, you feel also I saw also the face from regular people, simple people. I saw the in weekly days and I saw the Shabbos. I feel I don't recognize it. So big change I saw in his face. Chazal said, but somebody what the whole week is in a spirit life, it also shows a big change in Shabbos. But the layman people, what's the regular days, you work the whole time, you don't have any time to feel spirit life, you can't see another face. Many times I saw it. Gemara Bava say that the bull, he recognizes the people, irregular they don't recognize the Shabbos. Tosha say because our another clothing, the world nothing garments. But I feel what the Medrash say, another מאור פניו של אדם, the face is not the same. Because the spirit face is more shining. You can't see something special in his face. This is also in Olam Haba. We will read it. And ויהיו גם כמלאכי הולכים ביניכם בארץ, ותראו אותם יחידים ורבים, שומרים אתכם ונלחמים לכם. You know the story what was in Gaza. Oferet Yitzchak, the war in Gaza, the last war.
I don't know.
Rachel come down.
The people with the water? I've heard one story.
Not she come a wife, but the show to the way to go.
Oh.
To save them from the mines was put in the way of the soldiers. They told them which house is which house is free to from mines. I don't know what was it, but I know that the story that I heard the son of Rabbi Eliyahu, the Rabbi of Tzfat, he told the stories. We have witnessed that. I don't know if the Arab religion, but many times tells the soul something not normal, not regular. In the war, many war, what was bad. We win almost every war was win. Why? They say they saw like angels was help us. Or let's say the patriarchs they saw many times come help us. So I don't know if we can trust what the stations, but in the past we know there was. In the Maccabi book, in the Shoshanai book, say once they saw an angel come to help them. Elisha, the prophet, say saw houses for fire.
Okay.
You remember the one, when they blockade Shomron, he told him, he saw, he gave the man what was to helper, what you say, the helper, somebody was helped.
Assistant?
Not like assistant, but he say, Lord opened his eyes, he saw the mount was full with fire horses. Say, don't afraid, because this, look what are here. He saw a prophecy, or full fire weapon. So like houses and wagon. Army wagons from the fire. So this is, we can't see many things what help us many times. Because in the Holocaust we say this was like eclipse. We don't feel the Ashgacha Pratis in the Holocaust, but I tell you a discussion between two people. One people asks the other, how you can be a believer after the Holocaust? How could be that you are a believer after the Holocaust? He say, oh yeah, I don't can be a believer after the Holocaust because I saw the miracle that saved me till, because I was in full dangers, I was saved. I feel that the angels watched me. The Klosterberg Rebbe said everybody that was saved in the Holocaust, 2 angels was leading. Not everybody saw the angels, but you can feel that something miracles watched him. So many times you can feel that we are Ashgacha Pratit, the Lord lead us. We not our without intention. The Lord give attention for everybody. You can see many miracles every day. Almost every day you can see Ashgacha Pratit. You need to find somebody and you can't exactly when you need him. Many times, many things, little things, but it's not little things. You can't feel the Lord. Ashgacha Pratis in every minute. So this is what to say. Also in Eretz Israel, nobody understands why Israel is economically better than Europe. Better than the United States also.
It took a long time for that to happen. If it was really a miracle, why was the economy so bad in the 1980s?